Have you ever stood in your tiny apartment surrounded by blank white walls and mismatched furniture thinking, this isn't me? You love the space, you really do, but it doesn't feel like home yet. If you're craving personality, style, and a little pizzazz, then stick around because today we're turning bland into bold in just 5 easy steps. Whether you're working with limited square footage, a rental that restricts major changes, or a tight budget that requires creativity, don't worry. We've got you covered. Let's jump straight into it. The first and easiest way to transform your space is by deciding on a color palette. Forget the rainbow for a second. Let's focus on cohesion and intention. Choose 3 main colors, 1 neutral base to keep the space grounded, 1 bold accent to make it pop, and 1 complementary shade to tie it all together. For example, imagine soft beige walls paired with emerald green pillows and hints of gold through decor pieces like lamps or picture frames. Suddenly, your space feels curated rather than chaotic. You don't even have to paint if your lease doesn't allow it. Bring in removable wallpaper or stick-on panels to add color and texture strategically. And for renters, don't underestimate what colorful curtains, throw blankets, and rugs can do to pull a color story together without a single brushstroke. Lighting is one of the most overlooked elements in apartments, yet it's what makes or breaks your vibe. Here's the trick. Layer your lighting. First, think overhead lights. They're practical, but let's face it, they're often a bit harsh and boring. To elevate your space, add warm light with floor lamps, table lamps, and string lights. Each one creates depth and cozy corners for reading or relaxing. Do you have dark nooks in your apartment? Fix them. For bold accents, consider statement lights like neon signs or sculptural fixtures. Not only do these throw beautiful light into the room, but they also act as conversation-worthy decor pieces. A tired, bland apartment immediately starts looking polished once you fix the lighting situation. Blank walls are missed opportunities. Art is where your personality shines brightest. Think big and bold, oversized prints, gallery walls, or even DIY pieces that reflect who you are. Love abstract? Frame a set that mixes color and texture. Into nature? Hang up dreamy landscapes or botanicals. The key is scale. Large-scale art creates focal points in small rooms, making everything feel more intentional. But it's not just about the walls. Decor pieces, vases, books, plants, or even quirky thrift store finds can transform the way your space feels. Mix high and low pieces, old and new, to create a look that's uniquely you. And don't forget about mirrors. They're not only functional but also visually expand your space, a definite, bold style upgrade for tiny apartments. In tiny apartments, furniture should work smarter, not harder. It's time to ditch oversized, bulky pieces that crowd the room. Instead, opt for furniture that's multifunctional. A sleek sectional sofa that doubles as a bed, a coffee table with hidden storage, or nesting tables that can be adjusted as needed. If boldness is your goal, don't be afraid to step outside the neutral zone with your furniture choices. Think jewel-toned chairs, velvet ottomans, or unexpected geometric designs that make the room sing. The trick is to ensure every piece fits the scale of your apartment while still contributing to the overall drama and flair. Nothing transforms an apartment faster than layers of texture. Imagine stepping into a room where every corner invites you to touch something soft, fluffy, or smooth. That's what texture does. Start with textiles. Layer throw blankets, pillows, and area rugs that have at least one bold pattern or contrasting material. Then, think beyond fabric. Incorporate natural elements like woven baskets, wooden furniture, or even clay pots to balance your bold style with an organic touch. Mix metals, too. Brushed brass with polished chrome or matte black with shiny gold can make a tiny space feel luxurious without overwhelming the senses. Texture isn't about clutter. It's about creating that can't-stop-staring effect that makes a room memorable. And there you have it, bland to bold in 5 easy, actionable steps. To recap, define your color palette, layer your lighting, make a statement with art and decor, choose functional yet bold furniture, and create coziness with different textures. Bold style doesn't mean complicated or expensive, and you don't need a mansion to make it happen. Your tiny apartment is more than just a space. It's a canvas waiting for your personal touch. So go ahead, try these steps, unleash your creativity, and make your apartment not just a place to live, but a statement of who you are. What do you think? Are you ready to start your makeover journey? Share your before and after stories with us. And remember, boldness starts with the courage to try something new. Let's make tiny living huge in style.